working.
We back in this thing.
I was like, you tell me you can't hear it. I'm like, it's working.
Nah, it's funny because I always be like, man, I can't hear this thing. But then
Why don't you? I need to remove voice meter from that computer, don't I?
what?
I thought I uninstalled voice
What you
meter.
talking about?
Voice meter, the thing that was making
Voice?
stuff not play through the speakers.
Oh, it's me. The way it's set up. The
Oh,
reason why you can't hear it.
you remember we used to not be able to hear because of voice meter
Yeah,
when we was using the old
yeah.
software, and I thought I uninstalled it.
I remember.
Okay. Good morning,
Good morning, man. Woke up a little late, but I'm here.
baby. I was tired. Actually, I still am tired.
So you don't.
Good morning, D. Thank you. You said
Good
so I
mo-
don't what?
Good morning, D. Uh, I don't forgot, man. Anyway, welcome to the Love Brew podcast. I'm your host Tommy T.
My name is Artika.
And that's Artika, man. And today we got a lovely episode. It's the new year, 2026. We in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the monks have been walking for peace.
I don't know how we transition from we in this thing. The monks.
The monks. I'm so excited about the monks, just because it's something new, and it's something that I'm like actually paying attention to, learning about, and everything like that. We're gonna get more into
Speaking
it
of
later.
you saying things are new, um, it reminds me of a podcast that I was listening to a few weeks ago. I don't know if it was a recent episode or an old episode, but I listen to podcasts to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And they were saying that um, when you're a child, your brain is overworking so much because everything is new.
Yeah.
But once you get to like 40, it's either 40 or 50, everything becomes so mundane. It's like your brain is working on like autopilot because you're not experiencing a lot of new things.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they were trying to get at that being the reason for like dementia, because I've heard a lot of different theories about dementia and Alzheimer's as of lately. I'd be randomly researching stuff. I think the human brain is fascinating.
Yeah.
But you're like, it's something new. And I'm like, something new for your brain to record and for you to have fun with. Yay, you.
You said all. You interrupted my whole little thing to
That's how
say that.
you do me.
No, I don't.
You be like,
You don't make
giggity.
look. You don't made me forget everything that I was saying,
Great.
man. God, dog.
You should have wrote it down.
I did write it down, but damn. What's up, High Vibe? Happy New Year. Um, this Jerome and Raven thing.
It's
We're
not Jerome.
That's spelled Jerome, man.
His name is not Jerome.
It actually spells Jerome.
His name is not Jerome.
Jahomey.
Just like you be getting mad when people call you Thomas.
Yeah, because that's not my name.
That's not his name.
But my name is not spelled like Thomas.
But his name is also not that.
Okay, y'all tell me.
As a person whose name is chronically mispronounced, it's annoying.
I get it. But the difference is his name is spelled Jeromie.
Me.
Jeremy. I'm sorry. Okay. New year, new you. Dame Dash did something.
You didn't have to go through this. You do know that, right?
Yeah, but I started it, and then you brought me this sad ass story.
What was sad?
It's just how you presented it.
It wasn't sad.
It was no excitement, no anything.
Good morning.
Good morning, cousin.
And good morning, High Vibe.
But so to get us started, man, I watched Wicked.
Great.
For good.
How was it?
It was okay.
The first one was
the
better?
the first one was better, but the second one explained the story of it. It basically simultaneously, because I really like the Wizard of Oz. It's just something about the Wizard of Oz that was fun, and I liked it, enjoyed it, and watching the Wizard for Good or Wicked for Good connected the stories. like all three, because the
What's
first
all three?
Wicked one, Wicked two, and then the Wizard of Oz.
Oh,
So Wicked is just telling the witch's story. I'm pretty sure everybody has watched Wicked, but Wicked tells the witch's story.
hmm.
Which, good morning, cousin.
I
But
know that this was Elphaba's villain origin story.
it was,
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I knew about it. It was
but
Elphaba's origin story.
yeah, but she actually wasn't a villain.
No, I know, but it's the story of why they made her out to be the villain.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. It connected it, but I don't. I'm glad. I'm glad that they did it the way they did
Hmm.
because it gave us something else to watch. But right. You're not into it, but it was such a for me. It was such a big movie, and Lily loved it. Yes.
Lily is definitely a wicked girl. I'm so sick of Elphaba and Galinda
Yeah.
dolls.
Yeah.
They are driving me nuts. Funny thing about Lily and these dolls. Last Sunday, she called my mom. I was on the phone with my mom. She called my mom, who was like, "Can you help me find my doll?" I wasn't at home. She was like, "Can you help me find my dolls?"
That is hilarious.
My mom is on the Facebook portal. My stepdad is in the background, like, "Why she call you?" She was like, I can't find my doll. I haven't seen it. I know it was down here." My mom was like, "Yeah, you was playing with it last night before you went to bed." Lily tore up that den
Looking for them
with the
dolls.
help of my mama. "No, go look over there. Pick that blanket up." I was like, "You really helped her look for this doll without being in the
She
room.
did.
Kudos to you as a
No,
grandma."
Lily took them dolls in the car and kept pushing the buttons. I was like, yeah, them dolls are banned from riding in my car.
I can't take it.
They can't ride in my car. They can't even touch the door handle. Take them back. The dolls sing the songs that's in Wicked,
The fact that
and
my
it's
mama was
one
like,
or
"I
two
know
songs.
one of the songs
Yeah,
just from being around Lily,
yeah.
like on the portal."
It'd be so funny. She'd be sitting down there trying to sing the song with the why they singing. I'd be like, you don't know these words. But
Especially not for the new movie.
right. But she was down there singing her little heart out. But yeah, man, Wicked is solid, man. It was pretty good, but definitely the first one is much better than the second one. But I think they were trying to um make sure to close everything. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So that was the exciting part movie that I watched. I watched a lot of stuff
Hmm.
over these last few days, man. Elway, the
And still
documentary.
never let me into Peacock.
Nope. Maybe I don't want you to watch it.
Obviously, it's
Maybe
something.
it's something. I was at work though, and
And
it's
when you
and
got off work,
all the information is on my computer.
that's the problem.
No, it's not. I sent you the information.
It's not working. I sent you a
No, I'm talking
screenshot
about I
that it
sent you
wasn't
the
working.
information um uh, when I did it originally. Elway was solid. You should check it out. Elway was really good. But I like documentaries. I ain't know Peyton Manning was behind that documentary too. Um, and
Which child
and
is that?
another that's Lily. And another thing, I didn't know John Elway made it to the Super Bowl that many times.
I remember him being a household name. I also don't, for real, care about football.
Man, I remember I just knew I was gonna go to the pros. My work ethic, all that. I was gonna make it to the NFL, and then reality set in.
Then you didn't.
Reality set in big time.
I can't pull up her camera so I
Uh,
can tell her on camera.
to cut it down.
Yes.
She heard it. I assume. I don't
Nah,
know.
she probably just changed the video.
I'll be like, good grief, man. Um, what else happened
Dealing
this
with a
week?
child that has some hearing loss and that TV.
Man,
I'd be like, bruh, can you hear it in your good
that's
ear?
the funny part because I don't think she has hearing loss to the point where she just got to turn the TV up that loud.
hmm
But I'd be like, bruh, come on. No, I think it was I want to. It's either 4 or 5 Super
hmm
Bowls that he went to. I just knew of the two from '97 and '98. I think
hmm
that he went to, but he was losing his butt off in the Super Bowl. Like I mean, like
At
n-
least he was going
number one team, and then get to the Super Bowl and get thrashed.
like Atlanta.
Yep, no, worse,
Mm.
because from the outset they're getting beat.
Mm. That's
It's like,
unfortunate.
God, Lee, y'all just imploded on each other.
That is unfortunate.
It is.
I was trying to think about what has happened this week besides the New Year. Yep, I got nothing.
No, nothing happened this week. That's you know,
It's actually been a relatively quiet week in
it's
our
been a
house.
smooth week.
Um,
Yep, just like Jim Kelly. Man, but you hear about all these greats, and for me, it's more so of I got to see John Elway play, and I remember seeing him play. But my favorite player was Terrell Davis, because Terrell, I don't know how they say this name, but the running back. I was like, this dude is cold. But you're like, I don't know who you talking about. Potato,
name
potato.
names sound very familiar. I wasn't yay sports.
Yeah.
That's how this conversation feels. I remember when my team, the 49ers, just stomped him in the Super Bowl.
See, I didn't remember like that was like before my time. I
hmm
think that was like either 88 or 89 that they got beat by man
You
and
had
it's
you had a bottle of milk,
right.
and nobody was watching
If
the Super
that,
Bowl.
if that. But no, the crazy part is you know how good Jerry Rice is.
Mm.
Cause I know you know who Jerry Rice is.
Mhm.
Man,
What was Jerry Rice the spokesman for?
I can't remember. Um but Jerry Rice, they in the documentary, y'all watch the documentary, it's really good. In the 90, that's what it was. In the documentary,
So you was 3.
yeah. In the documentary, they was like, yeah, Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice had like 3 or 4 touchdowns.
I didn't know he was from down my granddaddy way.
Yeah, he went to a HBCU. Him,
He
Shannon
was
Sharp.
Mississippi Valley,
Yeah. Shannon Sharp. It's some more that like really
but he's from Starksville, which is the town
that's in Mississippi.
that Artique was born in.
Oh, okay. Um Ole Miss beat Georgia.
hmm
That's all you got. Okay,
hmm
I'm gonna let sports go, man.
I don't. What did you want me to say?
I wanted to have a
They
conversation
agree.
about
That
it.
mean
Thank you.
they beat him.
Look,
hmm
thank you, got cousins, because this one here.
I
Anyway,
do apologize. I was up here looking up Randy Moss. I
but
mean,
we
not Randy Moss.
we started talking about
Jerry
it's
Rice.
gardening season. I was thinking about the grass the other day. Does that make me like the progressive commercial?
You turn into your parents. You turn into your granddaddy.
Yeah, I know I am.
Not necessarily your parents, but
Yeah,
your granddaddy.
I know. I know.
But I can't say anything because I truly was looking at side.
Yeah, I was like, all right, it's that
It's
season.
it's obviously
again.
not out yet because it's January.
Mm,
But I was like that little area that you put all that dirt in.
yeah,
We
got
could
to
just
put
l-
some
we
put
could just
something down
lay
there.
some sod on top of it, and in the words of my stepdad, it'll catch.
Man, it's so funny to me because I was like, damn, all right, it's January. I gotta start prepping the yard to grow some grass. Cause God dog it, I'm gonna grow some grass.
First off, this week I have witnessed both Tommy and Lily walk over to my bedroom window that sits right beside, like it's on my side of the bed. Put their hands on their hips and say, "Look at them leaves." Lily was like, "We need to go outside and get those leaves up." Tommy was like, "God dang it, we gotta go get them leaves up." And I was like, "Why don't y'all two go outside together and get them leaves up?" Now y'all can't because it rained yesterday.
Yeah.
But y'all was really on them leaves.
Have you looked back there?
I know exactly
I
what it
had
looks
I
like back there.
like
Nothing about January says I should go outside and disturb the ecosystem of the yard.
what my thing is, because I'm the one that has to do it, trying to make sure that I ain't like killing myself when it's actually time to get these leaves because it's a lot of leaves back there.
And like I said, nothing
And
about
they
January says I should go outside and disturb the ecosystem of the yard because there are things living in the grass under the leaves that if I went outside and I messed with the leaves, I would be disturbing. That's why I say I wouldn't go outside and mess with the leaves.
you wouldn't go outside and mess with the leaves when we had to.
Okay. And I just gave you my reasoning for now.
Okay, man. Whatever. That's a terrible reasoning, by the way.
Is it?
Yes.
Why? Because I actually care about the animals and insects in the yard. I should say insects because I don't want no animals in my yard. I actually care about the insects.
But it's like it's not caring about the insects, right?
Hmm.
It's what you want your yard to look like.
Right, and I value the ecosystem over the aesthetic.
Okay, man. No, you don't. But okay,
How I don't?
because you don't, man.
How you gonna tell
Because you
me?
don't. You the same person that be like, well, we can do this and we can do that. You're disturbing the ecosystem.
You're making up stuff
Nigga.
now. He's got two leaf blowers. That's why Lily wants to go out there.
Man, leaf blowers don't work the way they supposed to.
Lily wants to go out there for that reason because he has two leaf blowers. Did the neighbors rake their leaves? No. Well, one of our neighbors, all the leaves are basically from her yard
Yeah.
because we only have a pine tree. Well, I take that back. We got that. That's technically that's not our tree either. Whatever. We only have a pine tree, and our pine tree is not giving us the leaves, but it's our next door neighbor who's giving us all the leaves. But she has people come blow her leaves, probably once a month this time of year. The other neighbors don't have very many leaves, but they've gotten theirs under control. I won't say all up, but they're under control. We just haven't been out there in the backyard to do anything to the
Yeah.
leaves.
My smart self, I'm the only one that'll be like, yeah, I'm finna go out here and fix my yard. I'd be like, yep.
And he got a decent cheat code, two of them actually. The lawnmower mulching the leaves for him. He just has to put the thing on the back to not blow the leaves back into the yard.
And the reason why I don't like doing that is because the bag ain't big enough. Like every 3 steps, I have to stop and do something. And be like, man, forget this. And then I ain't do my little path that I was supposed to do um, to get all the leaves behind the fence.
Hmm. That's the other option.
Yeah.
And I tend to just not go back behind the fence because it be deer and coyote back there. They will. They do. They
Yeah.
get out there and they jump in the leaves and they have the time of their lives. Quad comes back in here filthy
Yep.
every time he goes in the backyard.
Yeah.
And there's anything going, any type of outdoor project, Quad comes back in the house filthy.
Yep. Because he does what he
That's
needs to do.
interesting. Like I done got congested. Oh, thank you. So that was supposed to go up on the first. I completely forgot to push publish, but it went out on the second. But thank you for watching. That was my thing. Was I said I was going to try to start putting out things again over on that channel. I ended up having to do it on my phone. Um, I realized that. Oh my gosh, I am really congested. I realized that I do like vlogging. I just always feel like it's way too much going on for me to vlog, and me being able to like go out to the store while they were watching Wicked was the perfect opportunity to not have too much going on. Lowe's was quiet. It was just me and a couple of workers. I don't think I saw but one customer, and it was a husband and wife duo, and I could tell that he was not prepared for what he was getting into because they was looking at bathroom renovation stuff, and he was putting
Mm-mm.
the toilet in the cart,
Yeah.
and I was like, I have been there,
Yeah.
sir. But I was excited to go in and actually see that the seeds were already set up. It feels a little early for that, but I'm taking it.
Yeah. I don't got nothing to add to that.
That's how you feel
I
about
was
football.
I was just glad you know, however I can support you on your channel, man. I'm here for it. I watched it too.
How did you support?
I watched the video,
Oh,
liked it.
okay. Thank
I didn't share it though. I'm gonna share
you.
it. Maybe I'll comment down below.
I ain't even asked for that.
Oh, that was lovely, man.
You're
I
ridiculous.
gotta finish up the Christmas vlog.
Yeah, I said yesterday, let's go ahead and work on the Christmas vlog when you get off work. He looked at me
I got off
like
of work at 11 o'clock, man.
I had cussed his mama.
I stopped working at 11 o'clock, so I wasn't doing anything
Okay.
but trying to finish up. I was watching 61st Street,
Mhm.
and
Dang, they've added more countries to this list
what is
of places that are not taking flights.
uh yeah.
So right now I see Puerto Rico, St. Thomas, St. Lucia, and Curacao.
Mm. So are they like bombing them right now?
I don't know. And we be saying they like we don't live here.
I ain't doing
I'm not either.
it. I did not wake up and say I want to bomb them.
So I've been getting alerts about all these airports not letting flights go in and out. And apparently it is directly related to America bombing Venezuela. And there's like large groups of people that are like, it's 15 of us. I'm
Yeah,
like, I don't know what to tell y'all. There was one group that got out that left yesterday, like late last night,
yeah.
instead of leaving today. So I'm wondering, did they know that they were gonna wake up to the airports being open and they was just like gonna get us on the last thing smoking,
Mm-hmm.
or what happened? But because I have never been a person that's like, we gonna cut our vacation short.
Man, I'd be like, man, God, dog.
Like, even though we knew it was gonna rain when we were leaving our honeymoon, we wasn't leaving a night earlier, or even we left for the airport earlier. That's about it.
Yeah,
And
yep.
that wasn't our choice.
That is, yeah.
They was just like, this when we leaving. Now. Come on. This what time you need to be ready.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just I don't believe in all this fighting. Like like even if Steve was finna fight Paul, right?
I don't know who Paul is,
Whoever
but okay.
Steve and Paul
I
is.
know somebody
If
named
they,
Steve.
I know somebody named Steve and I know somebody named Paul. But if they was finna get to fighting,
You got
right?
uncle named Paul. Uh-huh.
If they were about to get to a fight, I would be more so like, man, just figure it out. Figure out whatever it is that your beef is
Mm-hmm.
before you start fighting. Is the last resort type of thing.
And that's how you segue into your monks for peace.
You do it. You
I just
do it.
did it.
You do it. I wasn't done talking about fighting.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
But if they was finna get to fighting, fighting would be the last thing that like, hey, all right, put your dukes up,
Mm-hmm.
type of thing. But we would just talk it out. Like you can talk yourself out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
If you've
um,
always been to talk yourself out of it, never a fighter.
yeah. But if you have to fight, you have to fight. I always think about what like the kids are they gonna get into fights? I hope not, but I hope they're able to protect themselves. That's what has always been taught to me is
Lily has the least confrontational personality that I know.
yeah,
So somebody's gonna have to start the fight with her.
yeah. I ain't never been a
Quad, he might get into a fight.
I ain't never been no person to start a fight, but I always made sure to finish them.
I knew he was going to bomb Venezuela as soon as them Americans was captured.
What Americans were captured? Like I had like I ain't paid no attention to what's going on except us playing Battleship with the small boats.
I
Like that's how it feels that they're doing, man. I'ma sink your battleship. B4, D2, G6. Boom, hit.
um they got the president and his wife out of there, like the Venezuelan
Yeah,
president. And then we bombed apparently.
this recently happened.
4 minutes ago was when CBS News report like hit publish.
God,
It
dog.
was 5 American tourists.
5 American tourists got what?
That's what he was saying.
Oh,
I mean, what he was saying was who was captured.
so is this why we've been messing with Venezuela all this time?
I don't know. I got
Like,
it.
cause I feel that every time something goes on, I feel like they're pulling it out of a hat.
Like, who knew we was beefing with them?
Nobody. It's something they made up, man.
I'm reading through this right now, and I'm just like, I don't, I don't know. I'm confused.
Man, if y'all know,
Who knew?
put it in the comments
Who
if
knew
y'all know
we wasn't
what
supposed
this
to
is
be in
what this
Venezuela?
is about, man. Cause your boy is confused. And speaking of, I'm gonna talk about my monks now. Walking for peace, man. The most curious thing that I have with the whole walk for peace is what happens at the end, and what was the decision to do this.
Sometimes life is about the journey, not about the destination. This is truly
Yeah, about
a
the journey.
about the journey
Yeah,
situation. It's like a cruise ship. How people travel on a cruise ship to the Bahamas and don't get off the boat because it's about the journey of being on the ship
yeah,
rather than the destination to where they're going to.
that's what this is.
That's what this is.
So
And
my
it's so difficult for you to wrap
it
your head
it
around
is
it.
because it's like first off, we don't see people walking for anything. They maybe a 5K, right?
That's not a walk.
These guys are doing 2,300 miles.
It's over oil. The Venezuela thing.
Ah, okay, okay. That's crazy, man. That's why I be like, man, let's go electric. Woogie woogie
Continue what you were saying.
woogie. Yeah, supposedly it's supposed to be stopping drug trafficking, but drug trafficking is on every side of the border, man. But we just picked Venezuela out of a hat to say we're gonna stop them. Like, come on, man. What you need
If
to
these
do,
people want to be zombies because of the drugs that they're getting, let them be zombies.
it's not even that, man. It's figure out a better way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because just bombing folks is not it's not, okay, we just gonna shoot everybody out the until you make a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
If you do one thing 100 times, you're not gonna make 100 shots. You're gonna miss one
Mm-hmm.
at some point. You know. So with that being the case, with that being that, it's like how do you prepare better for it?
Mm-hmm.
But no, talking about the monks, it's so many questions that come up because for me, I didn't think it was a real thing until they got to Georgia. Like I hadn't heard anything about it, and then they're in Georgia. Like, well, where they came from? They came from Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And they're walking to DC. They're truly walking, and I think that's what's more amazing. Like that. No, 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 no. Hear me out. That's more amazing to me is that these guys are walking from Texas to DC,
Mm-hmm.
and most people don't drive that.
Right.
But you're sitting up here on this. Like, first off,
Because people care about the destination, not the journey.
right? But no, it's. I can't imagine saying, okay, I'm about to walk 2,300 miles. I
Mm-hmm.
barely can imagine saying I'm about to drive 2,300 miles.
Because I'm not going to do it.
Right. That's a something I'm not. Yeah.
February.
Yeah. So their journey will be
They've been in the
like
metro Atlanta area for like 4 or 5 days now.
it's been like a week or two.
They haven't been here for no 2 weeks.
They haven't.
No.
Like they just hit Snellville the other day.
Yeah.
Like not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. Um, but just thinking about these guys walking for peace and the people that are around them, it's almost like um the people are witnessing Jesus walk. You know, that's what.
I wouldn't take it that
No,
far.
I'm just saying they're like you read the Bible, you
Mm-hmm.
see where like Jesus was holding the cross, and some people were there to see him,
Mm-hmm.
but then some people were there to chastise him and stuff. That's how I feel like, when I see it, it's like some people are there to see them.
Mm-hmm.
Majority of the people are there to see them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some of them are there to antagonize.
I have not figured out why these monks walking for peace is bothering people so much. Because there's like a local Facebook group that like we're a part of. It kind of just lets us know what's going on in
Yeah.
our community. Um, and people were in there posting like, I follow Jesus. I don't need to be peaceful because of no monks. What
Yeah,
are you saying? That sounds stupid.
And that's what I'm talking about. It's like you got both sides of the I thought about the the Grinch, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is side note. I be watching the Grinch. It's a dude, Nick. What's his name? Nick something. But he does this thing as the Grinch. The kids will be like 6, 7. They do this.
Mm-hmm.
He be like 8, 9.
As he should.
But no, it's like people are on both sides of the coin when it comes to the monks. Some are in support, some are like not in
I
support.
think there's also a third side of people that's just like, let them folk live.
I just think it's so fascinating. It's actually a cool thing as to what they're doing and walking for peace. But one of the main questions that came up was, what happened that they said we need to do this walk? Because it's for peace. I'm assuming from around the world, not just here, but for around the world. And they was like, we gonna go from Texas to DC walking. I wonder what monk was like me. We ain't gonna like walking.
Well, first off, none of them were like you.
Like, why are we walking? But and that's where all the questions come from um like why this walk?
Mm-hmm.
Why now? You know.
So they essentially were like, they're walking as a public reminder that peace and compassion matter.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally the message.
Yeah.
It's okay to love your neighbor. It is okay to be peaceful.
Yeah.
And that's the part of it that bothers me the most, is that people can't understand that message. And like Deshauna was saying on Thursday night, people are making this be demonic.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do you demonize peace?
I don't get that at all. Like, I don't get that at
How
all.
do you demonize peace?
This is one of the most beautiful things we have seen.
She said even the monks didn't come to Arkansas. And they got a clear path through Arkansas. I mean, Texarkana's right there.
I am sorry, high vibe. They didn't go to Memphis either.
What did I say last week? Memphis is as safe as you think it is.
Yeah.
I think the monks would have been okay in Memphis.
Yeah,
though.
the monks would have been cool in
Like-
Memphis, man. But it's like one monk got hit, or 2 monks got hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One of the monks from Gwinnett County, Georgia, got hit and he had to
He
get like a
lost it.
foot
Yeah, he lost his
amputated.
foot. Um, but it's like seeing that,
Mhm.
right, and seeing everybody like out there. It was a story of a girl, like she sat and talked with them, like, cause they sit down talk.
Mhm.
Um, I was watching a video where they were saying for people not to, like, it's certain things that they don't want people to do. People still do it.
Like what?
Like live streaming them and stuff, like they're okay with
Yeah, my
you.
cousin went out and took pictures.
Yeah,
And he shared them on Facebook. He was just like it was great to like just be in their presence and listen to them.
yeah. But I think it's one of the most awesome things that has happened to America in the last few years. Like
Okay.
I put it up there with watching CNN when COVID like really hit. I put it above that. I put it above January 6th because that tripped me out. But then we see this walk for peace, because the last time I'd actually heard about somebody like walking miles and miles like this was the walk to Selma. I don't know
Hmm.
where they started at, but it's like, man, we like
It wasn't that far.
right. It ain't 2,300 miles, but the idea that somebody is saying, "Hey, we're gonna walk
Hmm.
for whatever
Peace.
reason," like I'm just saying, for anything, and we're gonna walk for food
The
deserts.
monks are going to pass by our neighborhood. I'll definitely be making my way out to see them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
they
check them
haven't
out.
been far from us. Um, I
I would have took the kids, but I'm like, man, I gotta work.
yeah, it life is why
Right.
we didn't even attempt to go. But they've been in areas that are not far from us, like not so far that I wouldn't be willing to go.
Yeah.
Like, um, honestly and truly, anywhere in the metro area would have been cool to go to.
Hmm.
I do know that at one of the stops they had like Raphael Warnock was there. Um, the CEO of DeKalb County came and spoke. The mayor of the city of Decatur, I believe it was actually in Decatur where that
Yeah.
happened, but
Yeah.
they have
I felt like that took. I don't know. Like that take.
Hank Johnson, which is the
Yeah.
U.S. representative. They had a lot of people. Good
What's up,
afternoon, Cher.
Cher?
They had a lot of people come out and like speak as well. In addition, I feel like that then turned it into politicizing
Yeah.
um the efforts, because the monks aren't walking for politics. The monks are walking for peace.
Yeah.
And I guess people try to make peace political,
Yeah.
and it's not.
And that's the thing. It's like peace is definitely not political, but that was the whole thing about there's ways to talk things out
Mhm.
than just put your dukes up,
Mhm.
right? And like the thing about it is we're not gonna agree on everything. I'm pretty sure it's been some things that I've said that everybody that's watching been like, nah, Tommy, you're wrong.
Snuzzed.
That's it.
No, that's the first one that comes to mind.
Snuzz.
Yep, it's the first one that comes to mind.
But that should be the past tense for sneeze, but I digress. But it's the thing about it is it's a way to do it, and I don't have to physically uh harm you.
Mhm.
Like nobody should live life thinking about somebody's going to harm them in some shape, form, or fashion. You
Mhm.
know, and if we all live through a peaceful time, understanding that we're not gonna agree on everything,
Mhm.
I think life, the world, everything will be 10 times better.
Yeah.
I know more profitable.
Mhm.
This is my random thought process. I was thinking about it because Cher came in and said, "What she say?"
The past tense of sneeze. And he be saying it like it's a real word. I'm like, snuzz is not a real word. Please stop.
I'm saying it should be, but anyway, um, Cher came in and was like, "Good afternoon, cousins,"
Mhm.
and my thought was, "This is just like I love it because we are like family, all
Mhm.
of us that's watching and everything like that." But it made me think about the reason why I thought about this,
Mhm.
or like why the idea of having coffee, just talking about the past week. Growing up, as y'all probably know, growing up, I lived with my grandmother,
Mhm.
and Saturday mornings, it was this lady named Miss Willie Mae
Mhm.
that used to she walked
Mhm.
all the time. Like she stayed around the corner from us, but she would walk, go get a newspaper, and on her way back, she would come by my our house to talk to my grandma, her
Mhm.
friend.
Don't encourage him.
Thank you.
Don't encourage him.
Appreciate it. But she would walk and come back, and Saturday morning she would sit and talk to her friends. Talk to my grandma and her friend, and I would, I'm always up and like, hey, Miss Willie Mae, and this and that, and just sometimes I was sitting there and listen to them, and they would just talk and whatever, and laugh and joke with each other and stuff like that. And I thought that was one of the most beautiful things because they took time out. It's like 30-minute conversation.
Mhm.
They have a cup of coffee and just chill. And we wouldn't see Miss Willie Mae until the next Saturday.
Mhm.
Every now and again she would come through during the week and stuff like that. But um I thought that was one of the most beautiful things that you could do with a friend.
Mhm.
Just pause and just catch up with that person. Um she passed away this week.
I heard.
I didn't Renee told me, my sister.
Your mom told me.
Yeah. And
I don't think I ever met her.
once.
I did.
Yep. You met her one time.
I remember me Miss Josephine
Yeah.
because Miss Josephine definitely made her presence known.
Miss Josephine is has been that way since I met
Mhm.
her.
She called me pretty though, so I
Did she?
took it.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like you a baddie now.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, she passed away this week, and man, and that was the thing that I thought about when Cher came in, was like that was so touching. It was such a small moment
Mhm.
in my part, in my life, in my time, because I'm not sitting there all the time listening to them. I see it,
Mhm.
right? Then you fast forward to now, and it's like, oh, this is essentially it.
Mhm.
We just have the capability of the internet,
Mhm.
you know. Um, yeah, appreciate it, but sorry for her family's loss.
Mhm.
Praying for her family. But it was such a beautiful thing, and she was such a beautiful soul. I used to think she was mean,
Mhm.
but as I got older, I understood it.
Mhm.
It wasn't that she was mean. That's just she was a lively person.
Mhm.
Even she was, I think she was
Your
Renee's.
grandmother had an interesting
Oh,
group of friends.
my grandmama was interesting.
No, I know, but I met like I
Like you met the
I
you.
experienced your grandmother and talking to her and the stories
Yeah,
that have
yeah,
come
yeah.
about from other people telling like her position in their lives.
Yeah,
That was interesting. But then a person that I would have loved, and she passed away before we started dating, was her best friend Zelma.
Miss Everhart.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
we could have gotten the two of them in the room,
Oh, Miss, I
especially
love.
the way that I just started off asking
Yeah,
questions.
yeah. Miss Everhart would have had the answers. I love Miss Everhart, man.
But like for me, your grandmother was the funniest when I could sit in a room and nobody else was in there with me and her,
Hmm.
because like we had a long talk about your uncle's dad
Yeah,
and what what was wrong with him.
yeah,
And that was really interesting because I felt like when it was too many people in the room, people started inserting their
yeah,
opinions
yeah, yeah.
about things that they didn't know.
What's up?
But on the other side of things, when I was able to like sit down and have that particular conversation with her, and I talked to both of your grandmothers about having kids and Um, little known fact, both of Tommy's grandmothers were pregnant with twins, and my mom is a twin, so I had a lot of exchange with them about twins because I was nervous that whenever we had kids, it would be twins. But
And we didn't have
thank
twins.
God. Um, but talking to her about like losing one of the twins, and then talking to your other grandmother about her, losing her twins,
Hmm.
it was just like a very interesting conversation to like have. And um your uncle's dad, like, him not being around,
Yeah.
but everybody was making it seem like it's a good thing that he
Hmm.
wasn't around. And I'm like, I don't know, because he needed somebody. Tommy's uncle stole a school bus as a teenager.
He
I was
did.
like, somebody needed to intervene as the man of the house or something. There was a man in the house then, because she was married at that point,
Hmm.
wasn't she?
Yeah.
It was just it was crazy to have those conversations. And I see we're running short on time,
Are we?
so let's
What time is it?
9:30 or
Oh,
9:25.
God, dog.
So let's jump into
Let's talk about Jeremy.
Jeremy and Raven. So I follow this content creator named Jeremy. Jeremy is a baker. The way that I found him was because he went on a Virgin Voyages cruise, had the worst time, right? He said it was like Shady Pines retirement home on water. He was just like, everybody was boring on this cruise. And he's like, I've been on some Virgin Voyages cruises, and they were not like this. This is the absolute worst. If this was my first experience, I would never go on a Virgin cruise
Yeah.
again. He was going live every day sharing this. That's how I ended up following him. I found out he baked. I love watching people bake. So that's what kept me around. Well, when I got introduced to him in 2024, he was married to a man. Early 2025, he divorced his husband. Like, he went on a 30-day social media fast. When he came back, he was like, me and old boy ain't together no more. I'm moving back home.
Hmm.
So he wrapped up all his loose ends where he was in Florida, moved back home to Mississippi, and he said that he just could not see himself turning 40 and still being gay.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. Little bit of backstory on that. He had been married twice to men. So he went on a Tinder date over the summer with a woman. Um, yeah, I mentioned this Thursday to everybody that was in For Lovers Only. So I know you had a good time. Um, so he went on a Tinder date, and on this Tinder date, he met a woman who he said she dated women prior to the two of them dating each other. And they both had decided that they was going to give this thing a shot at being straight. Well, they had dated for 18 weeks, and then he proposed to her on either Christmas Eve, somewhere the week of Christmas. I don't know if it was Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, somewhere along that week. Well, then um the supporters of his are um they are really like, who is this woman? Because he called her Sunshine. Who is Sunshine? So they done went on a quest to find
You
Sunshine.
know, Sunshine played in Harlem Nights.
I do. That's why he gave her the name.
She had amazing.
Apparently so. He said he wasn't gay no more after he had it.
women's.
So people were on this quest to figure out who Sunshine was, and they were like trying to expose him in the comments. Well, turns out he ended up on, I think, either Christmas Day or the day after Christmas, posting her pictures, because he was like, y'all are doing way too much trying
Yeah.
to figure out who she is. Turns out the Sunshine is a woman named Raven. Now, interesting backstory to Raven. Raven was born a woman, transitioned to become a man named Corbin, and then decided she no longer wanted to be a man named Corbin and transitioned back to Raven.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I'm using all the correct pronouns in my back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, like Corbin was taking the testosterone pills, like growing facial hair, trying to minimize the breast, literally a man. And now Corbin is back to being Raven. And the internet went nuts because apparently online Raven was or Corbin was like, use my correct pronouns. Don't talk to me. God told me that this was okay. And it's just a whole bunch of things associated. So now the internet is fully in a frenzy. Like his community of the internet was in a frenzy because people wanted to expose him for having been with a man, not knowing anything about her. Then they found out things about her, and it just set more crossovers than Allen Iverson.
My dog. I knew he was coming.
It was just a lot. Yes. So both of them have flipped the script.
Close your mouth, high vibe. I know it. I know it open.
And it has been like he has lost like 3 or 4 friends in the process of them because again, they say that they're getting married. And Deshauna is gonna be like in 50 some days because like the day that they announced it, he was like 62 days. So I don't know where we are since the announcement, but 50 some days around
This story
there now.
was crazy.
So I'm definitely going to be looking for these pictures. So don't be surprised if I see you some screenshots.
Man, you know what I would do?
What?
I would live stream the heck out of it. Be like, this.
So
we
and
gon- we
social
gonna put it
media
up.
is how he makes his money. Like he owns a bakery,
Yeah.
but he doesn't pay himself from the bakery
He pays
currently.
himself from social media.
From social media, and his employees are sustaining their lives from the bakery.
That's cool.
But he like social. He, like when I tell you, he gets up in the morning and he starts his day posting. Like this is all day, every day. He is truly like a person that is making his living from social media.
Yeah.
And yeah, it has been interesting.
Man. So the most interesting part to me was the girl going from a girl to a boy to a girl again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, how do you justify that?
She's gonna have to definitely go see a dermatologist because the medication that she was taking to grow facial hair,
Yeah.
the testosterone, I'm assuming, was what she was getting injections of. She's got a lot of like
I would imagine so.
discoloration and things going on with it that she's
I
gonna
would
have to
imagine
definitely
so.
clear up. Yep, he said they're going to Vegas. I gotta see this one through.
Right. Got to see it through.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm all in.
Gotta see it through, my boy.
I was telling Tommy about it, and he was like, "Wait, what?"
Right.
So the girl was a boy, was a girl. Yes.
The girl was a boy, was a girl, and the boy. Yeah, you are a boy, man. What's up, man?
Yeah, and the guy he was married to 2 men previously.
I'm pretty sure
It's charging. Go get it.
I haven't heard the voice, man. Man, but it's one of those stories, man, where you're like, what now?
Mm-hmm.
But love is love, I assume. So,
Mm-hmm.
but you like, I don't know.
The thing though that's very interesting is, you know how people will condemn both lifestyles, right?
Yeah.
I don't want you to transition. I don't want you to be gay. And they're on the side
All right,
of
go take it.
they're on the side of
You want to go in it in?
that's fine.
All right.
They're on the side where they're like, okay, so we did it the quote unquote right way.
The right
I'm not
way.
gay no more, and she not a boy no more.
Women's. That's all I
And
hear.
then people are still like, no.
I mean, like, I don't have a problem with whatever you choose to date and marry and love on and stuff. Like, love is love, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But the interesting part is going the back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Like that's solely up to you. It's your decision. Oh, you did that. I was gonna
Hmm.
say, how did he do that?
It was me.
It's your decision, everything like that. It's just the interesting thing because now the dynamic is the girl turned into a boy
Hmm.
who turned back into a girl. Like it's like, how does that work? That's one of the questions. Like did she have any surgeries or
I don't think
because she looked like a boy?
she didn't have any surgeries. I think
So
she was just taking hormones.
oh, so it's like you do all this to go back. You know, it gets my psychology brain starts to click in. Then
It's
it's
definitely
like,
a
what was you thinking?
it's definitely a study. Speaking of studies,
I thought
we
you.
watch
Ooh,
The
wait.
Cult of a Real Housewife. Let's see. The only serious thing I say is that both of them went through monumental life changes. I wonder if they have built a foundation strong enough to last through the rest of the changes to come.
Right, because
Absolutely, that's a concern of mine for anyone doing this because one, he's been married twice, and some people like he posted a comment that was like, "When you know, you know," and I was like, "And you've known twice, yet you didn't know."
right, and it's like, man, we like,
Is it still warm?
I don't know. Then you know the journey of marriage, right?
Mhm.
It's already tough.
Mhm.
You're steering two ships to go one direction.
Mhm.
Um, and that's tough on its own. Then you add this extra layer, and then it's what less than 100 days.
It's 18 weeks that they have been together.
Yeah. So as I love the analogy that you use, you got to spend the seasons with them.
Mhm.
So you haven't
That
spent.
wasn't me that made that up,
Well,
but
it
okay.
was you that brought it to my attention.
Mhm.
So, you got to spend the seasons with people. They should have an open marriage.
They're in denial or just doing this for clout.
And
I don't know. It's all very very interesting.
Lily need a hat
I'm gonna pull her hair into
on.
something. Y'all blew Lily's hair straight. I didn't like straighten it. I just blew it straight, and she been looking like hard wig soft life for a week.
No, but tell them about the documentary we watched,
All
man. We
right,
get
so
on
to
out of
close
here,
this
man.
out, we watched The Cult of a Real Housewife. It's a 3-part docu series. It aired on TLC. We were able to catch it on HBO Max. Just in case you guys are interested in watching, it
I'll
is
share.
specifically
I'll
talking
share it right
about
now. You hear me?
Real Housewife of Salt Lake City, Mary Cosby. So Mary Cosby is the lead
Don't forget to take
pastor
my
of
sleeve
a
out of the bag.
church. I think it's a
Cause I forgot to put
Pentecostal
it in
church,
there.
if I'm not mistaken, in Salt Lake City. The interesting thing about her in this church is this was the church that her grandmother founded. Her grandmother founded this church while I don't think she was married to Robert when she
No,
got the church,
not when she founded the church.
but she married a man named Robert who was 20 years younger than her. When she died, her granddaughter Mary started dating and married that same man. Um so she married her step grandfather, which was like the only grandfather that she knew because her grandmother married this man when she was like 2 or 3.
Hmm.
She said, I'm still blown that Mary isn't Mormon. So Mary's the only black cast member on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Um, as well as I think she's the only one that isn't Mormon. I think. But so I was doing a bit of a deep dive after the documentary. So the grandmother came in to Salt Lake City from I think it was Indiana. She started preaching in her house to people, eventually raised enough money to start a church. In the process of this, she also like this was her single woman, 4 kids. In the process of being there, she started a lot of businesses. Like she owned a hair salon.
Hmm.
What else did she own?
She had houses, um, a lot of places.
Yeah, she had a bunch of stuff. So Mary inherited everything of her grandmother's,
And
including her
every
grandmama's
time I hear
husband.
Mary, I be like, Mary had a little lamb.
And it just follows the progression of the church and Mary. And there is a particular part of the documentary where I felt like these people aren't listening to themselves, because they kept saying that Mary was running a cult, and they actually broke off and became two separate churches. Like, Mary's mother was like, I will not stand by with all this happening, when Mary married the granddaddy. And then people left and they founded another church. And when they founded the other church, they were still talking about the grandmother as if she was the head of that church. And I was like, y'all don't see that as being cult like, because isn't God the head and not this dead lady
Mm-hmm.
that didn't even found this particular church?
Yeah.
So it was all very confusing to me. Um, what were your thoughts on it?
My thoughts was the I didn't see how they didn't see something was wrong, because the first time, like I'm always skeptical about offering, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you be like, what they say, we needed to, they would have a meeting,
They would have emergency offering meetings.
yeah, and they be like, well, we need this for this.
It started with an H, what they called it.
Yeah, I can't remember what they called it, but having those, and then people like having to give, like I'm gonna give what I need to give
What
and
I want to give.
what I want to, I'm a tithe and all that stuff. But it's like, okay, when y'all start asking me for money and then chastising me for how much I give, I'm gonna take my ball and go home.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing about it is, it's like something's fishy. The first time I hear about you marrying your granddaddy, I'ma think that's weird, and I'm probably gonna be out from that.
So I was seeing people online saying that they think that Mary and the granddaddy was messing around with each other before the
They
grandmother
had
died.
to,
'Cause Mary was married to another man and literally got a divorce from man A,
yeah,
and then married granddaddy within like 3 weeks.
yeah. Like
It
that's
was
what
like
had them.
17,
It
19
was
days, somewhere
like
around there.
everything that she was saying, and she just talk about it like it's just a normal thing. This is what we do, and stuff like that.
I don't know.
I don't know, man, but it's like weird though, man, because it's like um when they did that with the offering thing, when the girl uh the man's daughter was unalived in the wreck,
Mm-hmm.
and she went on the show and was like, yeah, one of the members, woo woo.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, uh
So it is about Mary Cosby, who is a housewife on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. But the documentary is called The Cult of a Real Housewife. And it was on
it's on
TLC.
it's on
It's on
HBO Max.
HBO Max as well.
Yeah, that's where we watched at HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
But I just it's like for you to not have enough empathy to not speak on that in that way, because she was like, the girl had a wreck and she didn't make it.
Yeah, it
That's
was
a
like she was ejected through the sunroof and her body was like found 30 feet away in an embankment.
yeah, and she was like, that's a great story of should have wore a seatbelt. Like, woman, just shut up.
There
You
was
know,
nothing she needed to say about that at
like
all.
you shouldn't even brought that up.
Um, yeah, it's like they went through a story of abuse talking about Robert.
Yeah,
Um,
him trying to teach the boys to be men. I don't know
mhm.
why it's like always I'm gonna beat you up to teach you to be a man. It's like, bruh, that ain't the number one thing to being a man.
Mm-mm. But all in all, very, very interesting. Salt Lake City is one of the Real Housewives franchises that I tried to get into it probably like season 3. Tried to start at season 1, and I don't know, the characters were not dynamic enough for me. It was a lot of overacting from people. But then I went back probably like a month or so ago, and I started back watching um from season 1 again. And I guess now that I know a little bit of backstory on some of the cast, I'm just trying to figure out how Mary justifies all of this in front of people, in front of the camera. But she just says it so matter of factly, like, yeah, Robert Sr. was married to my grandmother, and my grandmother wanted him to be with one of us.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, like, I was the chosen one. And I'm like, gross.
Right. Boy, it just something interesting, man. But check it out, man. It's definitely, entertaining, I would say.
Hmm.
But it's just the 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 point of where it seems like everything is about money
Hmm.
and what you can do for people
Hmm.
more so than really trying to help and save people. So, um, nah, check it out. I enjoyed it, and it was the documentary again. I like documentaries, so
Yeah. This was one. Usually, Tommy is telling me to watch documentaries, but this was one that I got in
yeah. She kept talking about it. I was like, let me check this out, and then I watched episode 1, and I was like, all right, man, I'm sold. Let it run, let it
on.
ride. Ain't that what dudes said? Let it ride. But anyway, that's it for today, man. We finna get out and do some things. It's the first of the month, first Saturday of the month. So we uh we finna go enjoy this Saturday. Um, yeah, that's about all I got. Oh, the vlogs. Check out the vlogs. We put some up this week. I'm gonna work on the third installment of the vlog.
Because I don't
Um,
think we did any recording the
yeah,
final day.
yeah. The last 2 days is kind of got a little slow on the
Yeah, that's when
recording.
Lily got sick.
So check out this next one. I'm gonna work on it. We got Ready to Love that's coming out over the weekend. Um, we're trying to be consistent with it. We've caught up, and now we gotta. Did the episode come on last
Hmm.
night? Okay, so now we gotta.
If I'm not mistaken. Look, let me stop
We're gonna
lying.
catch up with Ready to Love. So check out our catch ups, and then be ready for this next episode. What else we got
Yep,
going
one.
on?
Nope. Yep, one came on yesterday.
You know what we were supposed to be
Detroit
doing?
Getaway.
The uh the vials for the podcast.
Yep. Nope. Haven't done it.
Yep. So yeah, just stay tuned to the channel, man. If you haven't already, go subscribe to the channel, like this
Just
everything.
came back home in 18 degrees. Love the cruise video.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was nice when we got back home, and then the temp plummeted.
Yeah, yeah. It rolled us right on in there.
Hmm.
What else? What else? It's something else that I'm missing. Oh, join the membership. Membership is $3, I think. $2. Join the membership so you can talk with us on Thursday nights, where we do for lovers only. It's a members only live, and we talk about whatever comes up. Um,
Like Jeremy and Raven.
yeah, Jeremy. um, as well as go check out the shop, man. Them conversation cards are really fun, and it really gets the
Oh,
conversation
Deshauna, we
going.
got everything updated last night, I believe.
Yeah. So with that being said, guys, we are out. We love you guys. See y'all next time.
Bye, y'all.
Peace. What's up?